Little Red Wagon by Teresa Richert, Level 2 Conservatory. Something like that. Playfully is what's marked in the piece. The piece is in no sharps or flats in the key signature, but a fair bit of this chromaticism where we move by half steps. The left hand carries the melody. It's got this interesting, augmented fourth, which is also called a tritone in it, which gives it that kind of really neat feeling, and then the accent gives it a real lean. And then it resolves up to the G. So that's the one of the melody. And the right hand plays this third from C to E as a harmonic third, a blocked third. So the left hand plays the C, right, our rhythm is 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I count that in, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that's the beginning of the piece. You might want to stop the video and get used to that. That actually happens 4 times in the piece, so you want to get fairly comfortable with it. And each time it's either marked piano or pianissimo, so you also want to get comfortable with it quietly. Following that, we have a chromatic section starting on G sharp. In the left hand, we're going to go down chromatically to this E. Just down. I'm just using chromatic fingerings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. This is tied, and then the right hand comes in chromatically from the G going up to the B chromatically. So just G, G sharp, A sharp, B. And this is still holding. And then after we get to this B, right after that, on the very next 8th note, we go down chromatically even more in the left hand to the C. Okay, I'm going to count in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Once we get to this C is actually the very beginning of the pattern that we learned to begin with. So I'm going to put the first 6 bars together for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next we have a half step pattern from C sharp to D in the right hand, from A sharp to B in the left, and they happen at the same time. So it goes. Those are the notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Then we move up. We do the same pattern, but from D sharp to E and from F sharp to G. And if you're more comfortable, you can use 3 and 2 here. I'm using 2 and 1. It's really whatever is more comfortable for you. Here, I'll try it with the 3 and the 2, and then you can practice with either of them and see which you like. You can also do the 3-1 because it's more chromatic. It's really up to you. So we got F sharp to G and D sharp to E in the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then we do the same pattern that we had in the beginning, but up on the octave higher. So we started here, and then we moved here, and now we're up the octave. So if I do all, so we have all 3 of them in a row. This one, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. You might want to practice that for a bit and get really comfortable with it. Okay, our next section is a descending pattern. We're going to go down chromatically from the G to the F sharp to the F to the E. And then in the left hand, we're going down on the white keys, D, C, B, A. And we're just going to do the same pattern 3 times in 3 different octaves. So the right hand's going to cross over to that G, and the left hand's going to come out to the thumb on the D, and the right hand's going to cross to the G, and the left hand's going to come to this position here. I'm going to show you that again. So right hand's 4 on G, and then the thumb comes to the D. I'm just practicing the choreography now, down to the G, the D, the G, and the D. So I'm going to play it for you now. 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So the last one ends on that G. I'm going to show it to you again. 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And after this, we have a rest, and then on beat 3, we have a grace note F sharp to a G, like that, and we have a fermata, so we can actually sit there for a fair bit of time. And then we go back to the A section as you've already learned it. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that exact opening section we do again. And then to end the piece, we go up chromatically from G sharp to C with the left, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Show it to you again. 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then we do hands together at the end chromatically in opposite directions. And we're going from the G sharp up to the C in the right hand, and from the E down to the C in the left. So we put them together. And that's the end of the song. So we'll play it through. So here's our A section. 2, 3, 4. Descending pattern. section. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chromatic. Opposite directions. And that's Little Red Wagon. Hope that's a lot of fun.